This week, the Prime Minister did his contribution to the budget debate. One thing that stood out for me was that the Harbour View to Yallah's leg of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project to be named the Right Excellent Paul Bogle Highway.
Give it up. Give it up.
Okay, I think it above the same say it done, because
no, it's just the naming of it.
I'm going to start with him.
The naming of it.
But it's giving cute.
Yes, because we can all agree on it.
Yeah, man. Worse like how them can't put back the man's statue.
I know. Do we even know where it is? I think the Heritage
It went
Trust
for
have
repair, because I think his nose fell off.
Some
Something
damage,
chip off.
yeah.
And it went for repair from I was in high school. I mean, all fall. Well, not all fall, but...
You're an adult.
Right. So, at least him have someone else to him name.
Yeah.
For his contribution to the Mark Bay Rebellion.
So the name is, if you didn't catch it,
we call heroes right excellency?
Yes.
All national heroes have that title.
Yes.
The one that long door, them couldn't
The
just say Paul Bogle
Right
Highway.
Excellent Paul Bogle. Yeah. Paul Bogle Highway. The Right Excellent Paul Bogle Highway.
That gonna be one long sign though. Them couldn't just say the Paul Bogle Highway.
Let's hope that they spell it properly.
Pomfret?
Mr. Prime Minister, please make sure them spell it
But
properly.
I guess just like anywhere else, we're gonna just call it Paul Bogle Highway.
Yeah, that's Paul Bogle
Highway.
Nobody not gonna say the right excellent.
Just like the
Edward Tiaga one.
Or just like this Sir Florizel Glassboard
Nobody does
Boulevard.
that.
You just say Glassboard Boulevard.
Rockford, girl. Rockford Highway.
Our back road downtown.
Like, right, yeah. So Paul Bogle Highway. Bogle Highway.
Yeah. Bogle Highway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Yeah, that's a good gesture. That is a good gesture.
He did one thing right.
We're not going down that road.
No, because if I go down that road, it's the whole episode.
On the topic of the contribution to the budget debate, I'm guessing we all saw that the Prime Minister got up and left.
I didn't see it, I heard about it. Because I refused to watch the comedy show that is Parliament.
Ever since they started streaming that thing, I'm like, I just have to shake my head.
I must give props to the interpreter, the deaf interpreter.
Mm-hmm.
Tony.
Yeah. Hey, she working now?
Tony. Even in the...
To keep a straight face, right?
Even in the dissipation.
Hey, you want to allow me.
She was signing.
Signing what? Them walking out?
Them going back and forth. Them going back and forth at each other.
I mean, she was holding back the careless laugh. I saw that.
Could not do work like that.
She was holding
me
back.
a laugh. Me a laugh.
Like you could see that she wanted to, but
Yeah, excuse me.
She hold it.
Bathroom break, something.
Can we talk about it a little bit though?
Yes, we're going to get into it because...
Oh, it's on your list?
Yes.
Okay. Are we supposed to wait or just no?
No, man, yeah, man. We can go to it.
It was next, anyway.
Yeah.
I have two opinions. My thing is, correct me if I'm wrong, Omar Davis was the one who not signed off, but I forgot the term they used when she was being nominated, elected, whatever.
No. Don't get it wrong. Why you raise up Mr. Davis?
Omar Davis has...
No, one of them, man. Them all the same.
Not Omar Davis.
Poor Omar Davis.
All right, sir. Omar dead, though.
No.
How old is dead? What a big belly one, the name. The agriculture one.
Roger Clark.
Me know one of them dead. Sorry, Omar. Mr. Omar. Mr. Peter Phillips was the one who...
Philip
Paulwell.
Jesus, Father.
One and the same. The one on the opposition party that seconded her being
nominated.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. But even then... So my thing is, Mr. Mark Golding, I am siding with people who are saying, why no?
Mm-hmm.
Because back then you could have talked.
Right.
But I always had an issue with her getting the role.
Right.
Sure, she is eligible for the role, But our husband are the leader of the country.
All right.
Right.
Let me explain why I think Mark took an issue with it, and he's not wrong.
Right, okay.
One, everybody know that as the first lady of the country, you usually do your own career path. You don't usually get into what your husband or partner is involved in.
Right.
Fine. You usually do charity work or something like that. Fine.
Right.
She had her career before, so knock her. She became an MP. Fine. Because you're serving the people. It might not be charity work, but you're serving the people.
Right.
All right.
Already kind of look a little shaky, but fine.
Fine. People start taking issue with her chairing parliamentary committees. That is the first step. When people on the side of the opposition started taking issue, and people in the public, because they're saying, fine, she's an MP, but to chair a committee, the objectiveness is not necessarily there. Because you're going to always be the interest of
your party.
Thank you. Even if somebody on the other side is making sense. That was first. Second is when she became deputy speaker of the House. They again raised the issue that they are not comfortable with this decision. And of course, they ignored the opposition.
Because they are the majority.
Because they have the majority. So they must say basically whether you agree yes or no.
It can go through.
She can go through. When they had the discrepancy and unfortunate incidents with the then Speaker of the House, it was proposed that she would move up to Speaker. What the opposition is saying is that it's not that they didn't object. They were supposed to turn up to Parliament and the discussion was supposed to be had about her being a speaker and if they were going to second it or not.
So what did Peter Phillips?
They went to Parliament and the House clerk gave him the thing on the paper.
Him being who?
Philip Paul.
Okay.
And said basically you're going to just say what is here because them already sign off on it. Then Uno just need to second it whether Uno agree yes or no.
Oh.
So it's like they were blindsided. That is what they're saying.
So why did he even sign it?
He didn't have a choice. They have majority.
No, because you just said that he could choose not to.
What I'm trying to say, whether he chose not to, they would have asked somebody else.
Oh, like somebody has to sign it.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought you meant you don't have to sign it, but either you sign it or not, we're still going to do it.
That too.
My thing is...
Hold on.
Okay, you're not finished, okay.
Then, Mr. Golding is saying it's not that they didn't have an issue. It didn't make sense at that point in time.
So he's saying, I have the platform.
His issue is not necessarily her being... I mean, people having discrepancies at the fact that her husband is the leader of the country and you are the leader of the Parliament. You are the Speaker of the House. It's giving... Uno can cook up something and we can't talk about it because...
Right, pillow talk.
Pillow talk, Uno do. So, but... He's saying that it's really her performance at the fact that, yes, are the Prime Minister's wife. That is one issue. But her performance is another issue because when she came in, things were being tabled and saying, I will get to them when I get to them. And proceedings are being continued and things are passed and you overlook certain things. So so things that you're supposed to have a debate on before...
She has biases.
It would be better if it was a neutral.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Neutral. But
so that is the issue.
It has always been, the Speaker of the House has always been...
From the ruling party.
But no, it's like she have like an extra oomph. Her husband can always...
But I don't know
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
There's a little extra with her.
My challenge is how gender come into this.
That is the challenge I'm having.
Yeah.
That is the challenge I'm having. Because if the prime minister of the country was a female and her husband was the speaker of the house, it still would have been the same problem.
Right.
All right, give an example. Lisa Hannah run for prime minister and she win. And her husband become the speaker of the house. Now we know that you can't, those same people would be opposed.
Of course, if the tables were turned. Of course they would have an issue. They
would have an issue.
But
so
then,
I don't get all the gender coming
remember, guys, remember, we are in a very highly charged political climate.
Wait,
yes.
Remind me again, because I scheme that, guys, some of them days me scheme the things them because it's giving negativity and I'm trying to fix my aura.
Yeah.
So I kind of like sometimes table what and I will scheme and say, oh, Parliament pop up today.
Yeah.
Who said what about the gender thing? Remind me what was the gender thing again?
All right, they're saying basically that Mark is being misogynistic and...
What did he say about her?
That is it. He did not say anything about her.
All he said, well, I would prefer if you heard it yourself and then you make your own deductions. But
him never said nothing.
Him never said anything like, "Oh, you are a woman, so you cannot do this job."
Exactly.
Okay.
Or you are a wife, so you cannot.
You are a wife.
Just saying
that
so you
people
are the prime
making
minister's wife. So certain positions are going to look away when you get them.
Right.
Now, this is my issue with the governing party. Every time somebody find a discrepancy with something that they do, they go back and say,
but you did do this.
But when so and so did do it.
Oh, they're very good at that.
Uno never have an issue. No, me not even know how long
they brought it from Portia?
The Deans. There were two brothers. One was the speaker of the house and one was the... And I'm like, they were brothers.
But one was no prime minister.
Neither of them were prime minister.
I don't know. But, you know, like whoever is handling the prime minister's social media, I'm not feeling his voice currently at the moment. This voice that you guys are putting
it's giving condescending.
Yeah, this voice that's coming out now from his social media.
It's literally the condescending.
We not dig it. It not keep.
And this is what
I never feel him in no.
This is what I'm
saying.
Becoming
a lawsuit.
This is what I'm saying when I say they don't think that they don't think of the offices that they hold that you're supposed to be representing the people. Them in the place are going like a feed them place and them just do what them want. Because, all right, on the All Angles program, Dan program.
Mm-hmm. Big up Dan Jackson Miller.
The lady, the integrity lady, she was saying that it gives a perception of corruption. Not necessarily.
So even if it's not happening, it kind of looks fishy. It looks one way.
Them lay down together at night time.
Thank you very much.
Who's to say something not slip out when of the slip out?
But she went further to say it gives the perception of corruption. But it's not that we're there yet. But then when you look at her performance, where the 6 parliamentarians where she still not bring forward yet with the Integrity Commission report and bring that to the public so we know who the 6 people are.
It doesn't include her party. So it's already kind of...
So it already look away because you're all on to information that is supposed to be out there and you say you will get to it when you get to it because you have the post. No.
Hello, the whole away collectively step out our mother this morning.
Because it's giving, Allison, it's giving, I am doing the same thing that my predecessor did. Right? Because she withheld information and stuff from something. And as the speaker, she still did not sign off on them certifying her husband declaration of his assets and stuff. Our husband. So whether you think them are do it or no, there are things happening that make you say, me not do this because if I'm looking at it and I'm saying, all right, you're not signing off on this for him declaring assets. Because if him declaring assets, you are going to get caught up in it too.
Right.
Right. So right there.
So whether you have the perception or not, there is corruption happening. Looking at it from the naked eye, you don't need goggles.
But
Allegedly.
my challenge, you see, when you start politicizing gender, me, I got have an issue with that. You cannot take up and put down gender and equality when you feel like.
Right.
It's
because
not cool.
sometimes they're like, also because she's a woman, she can't, da.
That's not what the man is saying.
No, man, like
Yeah,
other
yeah,
times.
yeah.
So as you said, then put it down and take it up when they're ready.
When they're ready, then put it down and take it up. And that's not cool. Like, it's a hard fight for women out here in these streets, and y'all are making it harder when you don't do them like a foolishness here.
And I'm waiting for the day when Mr. and Mrs. Oldness will actually come on a program and
please
explain
note,
themselves. Because the thing happened and you send the Minister of Finance to come. Where am I go? We're not talking about money now. And the money we are talking about. We are talking about the behavior of two people who is the head of the country, basically.
Right. And no,
because he was the one who raised the issue about gender.
She's like...
He is the one who raised the issue about gender. And I was sitting there like, how did we get here? How we reach gender? Man or woman, if the tables were turned and a man did up there, the same thing would have
too
said.
much brain of that.
And if the tables were turned and they were on the side of the opposition, first of all, Parliament would have turned over a long time.
And I want to make a point here to the camera and John Public. Now, because I done him and his wife, that means I'm going to done opposition
anybody in the position.
Yeah.
As long as it
so
looks
it's not,
away,
it's not green, it's not green and orange right now.
No. In this space,
it's the interest of the people.
Interest of the people. There's no green, there's no orange.
We know just sidebar, who me think around the media presence of
the Prime Minister?
Fake Bob. And I will say no more. He's probably not the one person posts, but he has a lot, because isn't he on communications?
Yeah.
And don't come for me, sir. Come back. Come and you like attack people.
But I'm just saying his voice now.
It's giving Fake Bob.
The voice from the Prime Minister's social accounts.
It's always, he did not say this. It's never, my apologies, let me be humble. I think you misread me, you misunderstood me. It's always, you didn't hear right. He said this. It's
giving dictatorship. Whatever I say goes.
It's giving your dons, and another that will say.
It's giving gaslighting.
Yes.
That's the word. Just the word.
Gaslighting.
I don't like the man. I don't. Something about him. So that's why I think he has something to do with it. Because obviously, if you're on social media, you knew when our Prime Minister joined, the voice he had then is way different than what he has now.
Yeah. His voice is different now. I don't know if it's because of election and we just kind of jump out of local government and we're preparing for general.
There's no accountability. It's very finger pointing. It's very condescending. It's very...
You wouldn't do it, so you can do it.
There's no humility.
But a lot of the times, like I get it, it's for political mileage. I get it. So, and we've already established that politics is a dirty game. So them something I gotta keep. But when the references to people who are no longer active in the opposition, like
exactly. They are no longer there
anymore.
You be the change. You can't just come and do and say, okay, then John Tam did do, so nothing wrong if me do it. You supposed to be the change because at that point in time, you were saying we needed a change. So why funny? You come do the same thing now and I said them did do it when you all say you want change?
Well, what's funny? Even the same woman comment. Mm-hmm. You remember how them used to give Portia Simpson Miller hell?
Don't make me get up. Don't make me get up.
Stir me
up. I'm saying.
All right, since we're going down memory lane.
We're not going to go far.
We're not going to go far. But I remember very clearly them used to cuss her, say, why she have to read everything? Why she have, and no representative, especially from the ruling party, them not say nothing outside of Warmington.
Right.
Which is not scripted.
Right.
That is next.
No, but even the woman, the whole like bringing up the woman thing, them used to done Portia all the time.
It's not her alone.
No, meaning she was the only female leader we had. So the way them used to treat her as a woman in leadership. But no, all of a sudden, let's not bring up women.
And you're a misogynist. If
Right.
you
But your party used to don her and say she's a woman, she fool, she this, she can't.
About Portia and Lisa.
So that's what I'm saying.
Rub them out.
Their memory always lacking when it comes to certain things.
But them did say they can't recall.
The brain always shut down when it not
when you shoot up on the other foot.
Right.
But the people remember, and Beyonce and Rihanna's internet remembers.
Yeah.
We always have references. One thing, the internet is good and it is bad.
Yeah.
Because when you come and say, people will dig up.
Right.
And have receipts.
But Portia was prime minister when I was in high school or somewhere, college, this or somewhere.
Right.
I mean, sometimes I have to wonder if she did done so true the way them used to done her.
And that is because
like you started to believe,
and
is she
because
capable?
She would just not respond.
It's not even that. It's the way they kept going on about it.
But so you see, like that is why I don't appreciate, because I'm a tech people for idiot.
Right.
I don't appreciate you picking up and putting down gender issues when you feel like.
That's why I brought
because
it up.
we're not fool.
But me still await upon the Minister of Gender Affairs.
No, she came out and said she
Babsy?
yes, she
Commander Affair, I think. Okay.
Yes, she has said the same thing. Her sentiments are the same.
Like Mark, you shouldn't have.
Yes.
Jesus fuck.
Her sentiments are the same.
So it's giving, I said this, and whether you agree with me or not, you are a part of the ruling. Something. So if me say the rest of Uno,
and the challenge,
because she know in her heart says she does not agree with it.
Hold on, no.
You guys giving me tension in my neck.
Like it is, and you know, it's things like this is gonna happen. Things like this are gonna happen because, you know, this show, this space. And, you know, until, you know, we have people like guests coming in or whatever, it's just the three of us. And we're all women, and we can see and understand some of the issues that these people are facing in these high places. And if you check Twitter, I don't follow a lot of these politicians, but, you know, social media, you can promote your posts or whatever. And based on your activity, Twitter will push up your thing. I kid you not. Almost, like, I wouldn't go so far, but most of the women in Parliament on that day tweeted the same exact thing. Not word for word, but the sentiment about misogyny and women's issues.
Somebody should ask him to spell it.
So I'm just like, guys.
Because some of them wouldn't even know if it's spell it.
I'm like, guys, do you know how many steps backward this is?
And based on what you guys said, he was not being misogynistic.
He was not.
So why start up this mechanicals?
Yes.
This bullshit.
Because you need to justify why they left. They need to justify the uproar of them walking out.
And a message.
And they're saying that
misogyny them pick.
Yes.
Misogyny and even on all angles, the very articulate finance minister, the honorable minister, came on the ladies' program and talking about a woman is not defined by who she's married.
I'm like, how did we get here? Like, the man said nothing about that.
No disrespect to Naomi, right? Naomi is his, I think, his communications head.
Yeah.
If she's the one pushing out these narratives, she needs to go back to the drawing board. Because obviously she's the one who decides what these people speak about.
I just...
Because she's head of PR and whatever.
Stop!
She's our press person.
Right, but she is the one who finalizes what they put out. They might have their own to write, as you know, but she's the head, so she have to approve it.
Yeah, she have to approve what the Prime Minister's office put out.
Right, and obviously, if they might continue this narrative, and Nigel and everybody has said it, she approved
agreed.
this.
She
So
agreed
she
to it.
need to go back to
I'm
our
like,
board.
ladies, I know there are a lot of ladies in the Labour Party. Great. I love it. Love to see it. Don't get these things twisted.
That's gaslighting.
I don't want to see
That's
misogyny,
that
actual misogyny.
These men
Don't
are
get this thing twisted.
gaslighting you.
And I'm sure they have their moments where the man them probably disrespect them behind the scenes and make them feel like they're less than enough. We not dispute
Them
that.
do it every day.
We not dispute that. But for this particular thing, them take it too far.
And we see right through it. That's what I'm saying. We are not believing you that that's what it is. That's the thing. We are not believing you because that's not what it is.
Because that is what Angela Brownberg was trying to explain. It's not that they when they said why no, it's not that why no. It's just the stance that they took. That whether you oppose yes or no,
It's
still
a go happen. Right.
Because she's saying that when she got deputy, they spoke out about it.
Right.
And when it was put forward that she would move up to speaker,
Right.
the public was speaking out about it. So why now that they are behaving like them brand new, like they don't know nothing about it?
Right, and you kind of, like, if they spoke about her being deputy, why would they shut up about her being
Thank
head?
you.
That wouldn't make no sense.
So
Cut the crap.
yeah, like
Cut it out.
yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying that
the
Mark
political
saw the
football,
opportunity.
the political football with
And
gender
y'all
issues,
suck and you can't dribble.
like it, we see right through it.
But somebody tweeted that Andrew got up and come out because he knew exactly where Mark was going next.
Oh, I heard it was planned. Yeah, I saw something that it was planned because somebody say, "Oh no, no, realize that nobody never get comfortable for drop asleep."
Exactly.
Like it was
Yeah.
planned.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
Because
planned.
his next thing
They-
was
they-
to talk about
everybody-
her performance.
Right.
They did not let him get to the part
Everybody
of her
looks
performance.
like prepared to
Because
do
to do
something.
that.
then the
exit, yeah.
performance would take in the 6 parliamentarians.
Yeah.
where she and the DPP.
Yeah,
still
I know
not
say some of them will bring them pillow. Well, not really, but some of them will start
Yeah,
shuffle
can.
down at the seat and
Yeah.
they were all like
Up and ready.
for waiting for the signal.
Yeah, it's not cool. Stop it. All right.
I'm
so-
gonna actually focus on the things
Yeah,
that
like-
matter.
like-
People are dead for hungry.
Yeah.
The road them mash up.
Next week,
The coastal lines are coming in further and
Hold on,
further.
next week we will dissect the Prime Minister's contribution. Because me have a few issues.
Right, but I'm just telling you to focus on the actual things we need focusing on. The trees need to be planted back. Sun is hot. Turn down the sun. Get back waters into our rivers.
Get waters into our pipes.
10 LWC if you send back with something up sour. The actual thing. Tell JPS to start flicky switch. These are the things that matter.